First off, we got Adolf Hitler. Fucking
Adolf Hitler.
D tier. I'm
D tier?
being honest this time.
D-tier? Why D-tier?
Oh no.
What's wrong with Adolf?
Okay. What's wrong with
I don't
Adolf? What's wrong
I'm
with
a Jew.
Adolf?
I'm a Jew, but I'm also German. So
Alright, so
I'm
Biracial.
yeah.
this is I'm gonna be real the second take because one of us was very smart. Okay, we're gonna put him in D tier, and because bro could draw, all right. Bro could
Yeah.
draw
He
landscapes.
could draw. I
Draw
just don't like how he killed a bunch of people.
He'd be F otherwise, but bro had that artistic talent apparently.
Yeah, but he could not draw faces, which is pretty mid, honestly. Bro couldn't get into art school and got stubborn about it. Bro
Pretty
got a
just pretty.
hissy fit, and he
Bro
wrote the
tantrum.
bro had a
Bro had, like,
tantrum.
So we went on to go 9 million.
He
Bro had some sort of god complex.
Honestly, that sounds like
so he
something
killed
that I would
Jews,
do.
gays, blacks.
That sounds like something I would do. What the fuck?
What?
Funny
Okay,
enough,
okay, all right, we're done with Hitler. We're done with Hitler. We're done with Hitler.
Hydro goes. That sounds like something I would do.
All right.
No, that's a joke. This is you.
We'll talk about that later.
All
Okay.
right, so all right, so we got next up we got Akbar. He's looked as the
I'd
great.
go after Azure first.
Oh, bro, we're done with Hitler.
Okay, Akbar, what did he do?
Akbar. He was looked as the great. He was a Mughal emperor, which is like one of the Mughal Empire was one of the 4 Mongol Khandits, whatever you want to call them. He conquered North India, and he had a strong military. Conquering's pretty mean. I don't like conquering. Like, bro, like, why are you trying to conquer, bro? Other than greed. Also, Genghis. He's related
Yeah,
to.
it's not-
He's like has
not
relations
nice,
with
no.
Genghis Khan. Like, I just don't. Genghis Khan is so fucking overrated, and we'll get to that when we get to that.
Genghis Khan sounds
Oh, we'll talk about him later.
badass.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. All right. We got Anna Nzinga. All right, again, this is probably. I think this is the only woman on the list.
Oh yeah.
Leader against the slave trade from Portuguese in Central
Pretty
Africa.
poggers.
Yes, Azure's favorite thing.
Pretty poggers.
I would say A.
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
Isaac probably wouldn't agree.
It's still really good.
Let's say F
Like
tier,
it's,
bro.
I'd say it's close to an S, but
What
A
the
seems
hell?
good.
Yeah,
A high A seems good.
We're saving S tier. Like my priority is like how much did they like influence just everyone? You know, just not even like on a negative or like standby. Like, oh, this was a revolution, you know, and they helped their country, right? No, it's just in general. That's what I'm saving S tier for. And then we have Bartolome de las Casas, the hated slavery. Or wait, no, we skipped one. We skipped Arthur Ballflower or Ballflower, whatever you want to call him. He
Ballin'.
All right, so we're just gonna call him Arthur, for the
Arthur.
for the sake of me being able to say his fucking name. And he created the Ballflower Declaration, which home to Jews while British were attacking. I thought you weren't gonna do this shit this time. Stop. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here.
What do you mean I'm helping?
You're throwing snowballs. Alright, so,
Okay.
you're fine. It's just, which, honestly, is pretty good, but, I don't remember where we put him beforehand, but I'm thinking either A or B,
I was thinking B.
because he was homing Jews while the British were, like, attacking a specific area
Yeah.
to, like, save them and shit, which was, like,
I think I might. I think I might put him B.
B.
What do you guys think?
I think just for like how we put them, like A is like just very safe, You
I
know.
want to see like I want to say A would be like morally good and also like actions did a lot.
Yeah. So then,
B would be like
if
actions did a lot but morally not the best.
Low A tier.
yeah, low A, because it's like based off how we're saying this, he would belong in A. And then we have who I went to accidentally, Bartolome de las Casas. They hated slavery. They rode the Christopher Columbus voyage, and then
Mm-hmm.
they protected Indians, but they were also a Spanish settler, which is representation. And because we put Anna Nzinga for hating slavery, I feel like it can be just morally justified that we put him in the same tier.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and just not even just only protect like hating slavery, he just protected other people too. So
He's a pretty good guy.
Minecraft censors Hitler, so I can't put the word Hitler, so we're just gonna put Adolf because what I put earlier.
Oh really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Wait, Ash.
You can type. Well,
What if someone's like named Hitler? Bro? Come on.
that's
She's gonna censor their name.
imagine naming.
Come on,
No,
bro.
it's actually illegal.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Mhm.
in
Oh,
most
dang.
It's
countries.
one of the
What
one
to
thing.
say Hitler?
No,
it's a name you did it.
like a name to child.
Same with King and a few other ones.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
next
wonder
up we
why
have,
he named him Hitler. Dang.
All right. So next off we got Charles Darwin, which is S tier. All right. And then I'll explain why. All right. So natural selection, it's just so important for just scientific research and for biology, and to just know what, like all the different levels of how we have evolved. Not just humans, but just every single organism.
True.
All right.
That's true.
Now the opposite of my respect, we got Christopher Columbus.
Oh,
F.
straight F.
Yeah. Christopher Columbus, because he is a fraud. Okay.
He is a fraud.
Bros, yeah, his name's Chris,
Unlike
right?
Hitler, he didn't have artistic talent.
Exactly. And Hitler, at least we all knew. Well, it may be because Hitler was new and fresh, you know?
Well, it was kind of crazy, but yeah.
Hitler was new and
Fresh
fresh.
Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay, so Hitler was made. You can't really lie about Hitler because it was more present, but that's okay. But Christopher Columbus lied so much, and he was racist, and he just.
Oh, it was racist too? Oh my goodness.
I didn't even know he was racist.
You didn't know that? So.
No.
It's just. He had other people step on the land before him, and it's just so shit.
He
Alright,
just
next.
basically took, whatchamacallit, credit.
Yeah, credit. Yeah, he took the credit for others. Next we have probably our first B tier. I don't remember where we put him, but B tier feels right. Franklin D. Roosevelt, our 32nd U.S. president, elected 4 times, and for war he was lending and supplying supplies for, like, our people and shit, and but also he was a part of developing atomic bombs. I don't like the use of atomic bombs. I think it's pretty cruel. But supplying for war is pretty important. And obviously a lot of people liked him since he was elected 4 times. So if the people like him, I feel like we have to somewhat like him. But atomic bombs is pretty an L for me, dude.
That's
Yeah,
fair
I
enough.
see. That was a B.
Franklin D. Alright.
It's kind of understandable now because everyone has it, and you
Yeah.
need some sort of defense, but...
Yeah. Alright, next we got the guy from Call of Duty on the map 5. We got Fidel Castro.
Can we just... Okay, no. Can we... Let me just make it clear. Not everyone has an atomic bomb, okay? Just like stashed in their basement, ready on use.
Oh, an
I
atomic
do.
bomb?
I just...
Don't
I
don't
just-
say that. Don't keep it in.
Okay,
I do.
Very important individuals, Evan. Okay.
Alright, it's good, it's good. Alright, Miss Simons probably has one too.
Okay.
Nah, he is the bomb.
Oh,
He
thanks.
is the bomb.
Okay.
Alright, so, he was Cuba's prime minister. Alright, we're going forwards again to Fidel Castro, alright? The guy from Call of Duty. Alright?
Oh my
On the
goodness.
map, on the Zombies map 5, alright? He was Cuba's prime minister. He brought communism. He was the first to bring communism to the Western Hemisphere. Alright? Which I think is pretty icky. I don't like communism. Alright? I like capitalism. Alright? That's pretty mean. But being in Call of Duty brings you up a few points. But honestly, he did huge. Like, he was very respected by Cubans at the time. Because they were in a pretty bad place. Alright, now we got someone who's
Thing
probably
with
going to be...
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Who is eating? I don't care that you're eating, I just want to know who's eating.
Bro, just hungry. Leave him alone.
My bad.
You're fine. Alright, so next
Medium
up we
ice
got,
cream.
what flavor?
Chocolate chip.
I
Alright,
don't really
that's
care.
crazy.
What
Alright, that's
flavor?
crazy. Next up we got Franz Ferdinand. Alright, not fucking,
Oh.
not from the Moen movie where he's a bull and voiced by John Cena.
C.
C? I don't remember where we put him. I think he... C tier is like for people that I think are mostly bad.
Oh.
Okay?
And B.
B because...
Bad, but not all that bad.
Okay, so... They didn't really do too much good, to be honest. I think it's more the fact that they're just... His importance was just the fact that he got assassinated, and I'm glad to kick ass, bro. So it's just the fact that he got assassinated, and that caused World War One. Alright?
Bro shouldn't have been assassinated, man. What can I say?
I don't even want to ask what that was.
Skill issue.
Skill issue shouldn't have gotten assassinated.
Skill issue.
Alright, and then we got Gandhi.
Bro
Alright?
shouldn't have made a wrong turn, man.
Alright, next up we got Gandhi, who's probably going to end up in S tier, because a lot of the people that I've noticed that we're putting in A is like protesters, or people that are fighting for the sake of good, you know? So Gandhi protested against British rule for India's independence. Hydra, I swear to God, stop.
My bad.
If you don't want to be here, you don't have to. Alright, so back to Gandhi.
Bro just here to mess. He's here to mess around. He's here to sabotage us.
Yeah, he wants to
Trying
be
to make
zesty.
it fun for the teacher.
Fun for the teacher as he throws snowballs at Christopher Columbus.
I was throwing it at Hitler. What do you mean?
You're throwing it at F tier.
No, I was
Bro,
throwing it
earlier-
at D tier.
Whatever. Okay, so, but he protested against British rule for India's independence, but all of his protests were non-violent, which is, I think, really boost him. Okay. And I maybe even S tier, but I feel like we should only have like a very limited amount. So A
I'd
tier.
say A, yeah.
Yeah. I want to save S tier once again for like the... What the fuck is that,
Who
dude?
is, let's say, clapping their hands right now?
No, it's rubbing my hands together really
That is
fast.
not rubbing your hands. That's rubbing your shit,
did it
bro.
so close
That's
to your
rubbing your
Dude,
Johnson.
Dude, just like...
Stop rubbing your Johnson. Goddamn.
Okay, whatever. He's
Alright.
putting on hand sanitizer.
Alright, Isaac, are you here, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so next up we got Genghis Khan. Let me explain why bro is gonna be in D
Oh
tier.
shit! He's gonna be an S.
S tier. No. Okay, not. He was very. Bro. Bro. Alright, so let me explain. Bro, actually, bro. Okay. Just quit your shit. We got Genghis Khan who fucking... I can't take it serious. Created the Mongol Empire. He caused millions to die from either just his conquest or from the bubonic plague. He made the trading on the Silk Roads throughout Asia safer overall, and that he was also tolerant to religion. So honestly, compared to our original, I'm willing to put him in C, but just the fact that he got so many killed is so awful.
I'd still say C.
He's in D right now.
Brutal emperor who
damn.
massacred millions of Asian and Eastern European people. Yeah.
So he got
Even
so many killed, but bro, I'm actually, dude, quit your shit, Hydro. Fuck.
That's a fucking ringtone.
Why is that your ringtone?
No, it isn't. This is. Hold on.
Okay, just quit. Literally, squirting
What's
on
my
your
ringtone?
shit. Okay, just silence your phone then. Goddamn.
Okay.
All right, we got Fuck! I said this earlier.
wait, where did we put Genghis Khan?
We could have put Genghis in C. I'm willing to put him in C because of his religious tolerance and the fact that he made trading safer, and he was his whole thing was everywhere where he was like massacring and conquering, he was having join us or die. So if they joined him, they would live, but if they didn't, they would massacre them all.
Well, I mean,
Instead of
consistent.
yes, which with Hitler,
I guess he's providing them a choice.
Exactly,
But then again,
but, like,
he's taking away their their
freedom.
right to like refuse and
Yeah.
stuff.
So I'm willing to put him in C,
Yeah, good
which
guy.
is actually different from our original. And then we got Ibn Abatua, maybe. All right, and this guy was just wanted insight on cultural shit in Darul Islam from traveling. That's all this dude really wanted, which isn't like huge, but it's just kind of cool. You know, it's just kind of there. So he's gonna go in B tier. Just kind of simple. Ibn Abutua. There's other travelers on here that did more, which we're gonna save for A and S. Probably A though.
Dude was just living his life. Gonna say.
Exactly.
What you do now?
You're still Alex, so your skin doesn't show up on my screen. Speaking of S tier, we're gonna put James Watt in S tier. Oh, you're no longer Alex. Okay. Because the Industrial Revolution was so important in the steam engine. If you don't want to be here, bro, I'm not forcing you to be here.
What do you mean?
Your skin, bro. Goddamn. Just, and you're, like, have ADHD.
Oh my god. What do you mean?
Alright, I want to talk about James Watt without you distracting me. Goddamn. Alright. Fucking James Watt made it so the Industrial Revolution made locomotives, factories, and steamboats through the steam engine, which is a huge revolution for technology. Okay? And that's why we're just putting bro in S tier, because that is so important, and I feel like it's on the same level of natural selection. And next we have a fucking communist.
He's pretty good.
We got Joseph Stalin. I think he's pretty mean. He caused his country to get hurt economically so hard because he would force everything into his military, and he had a huge part. He was the USSR leader. He caused the Berlin Wall to be made in Berlin, which separated so many families for so long, and not millions, that's wrong. Like, just so many people got killed trying to cross the Berlin Wall. So,
I'd say F.
F. I would say we can put him with
Pretty sure. Yeah, the purpose of the Berlin Wall was made in the first place was to keep out Western fascists, supposedly, from entering.
Yeah, because people kept going to the West because and Stalin hated that shit because they kept saying how the West is so good in Berlin. So
Bro got his panties into us over rumors.
Exactly. So I think. All right. And he betrayed Lenin, and when he died, because Lenin didn't want him to be involved, and then bro was just like, "Fuck you." Next we got Karl Marx, which is better than Stalin because he didn't really kill anyone. He just wrote about communism and he just like it was his manifesto, and he was a philosopher about it.
Pretty much. I mean, communism is stemmed from his theories.
Yeah, so we're gonna put Karl Marx in C tier because I don't respect communism because I am American capitalist.
Not only that, but also he was pretty much a shitty person. He committed adultery. He
Um,
talked behind people's backs. He wasn't honest. Just an overall
uh,
pretty shitty dude.
Mm.
and then next we got Mansa Musa. I think that's how you say this shit.
Hansa Musa.
Yeah, you can look at the picture
Moda.
and see all the people. They're in my notes list.
Moto, like,
My list is the same as the or my notes list is the same. They ruled North Africa, and oh, this was the rich person. Okay, and they like were. I think they were conquering a bit. I don't remember, because that's how they got. I don't remember how they got wealthy. But yeah, they were like one of the. I think the richest person, and they ruled North Africa, and they ruled over people, which I think is just
Wait,
pretty
how much
scummy.
money did they have?
I don't-
Oh yeah, okay. They had around 400 billion.
Yeah,
If it were to be converted now, yeah, that's a lot.
yeah, one of the richest. All right, do you gotta go, Hydra?
No, I'm gonna get on Rocket League.
All right.
Okay.
Alright, because I didn't want to force you to be here. I didn't want, in case if you were bored or something. Of
All right.
looking at us make a tier list. Cause,
No, I was good.
alright,
I was getting bored, but you know.
yeah. It's just, yeah.
Thanks for being around, buddy.
Yeah. You should still,
Yeah.
you're still gonna be in the, you're still in the fucking party. Like all eyes guys. Chill out. Oh, Mansa Musa. Just, I don't know where to put him.
Thanks for providing entertainment.
Honestly, we could put him in the same tier as, like, Akbar. Because he just, or, because of that. Because he's not as bad as Stalin or Adolf Hitler. So, and he was just kind of like holding all of his money, so.
Well, I guess the way he used his money was a bit questionable.
Yeah.
Because I know, I searched up about him, and it says that he was reckless with it.
Yeah.
So not really what an ideal ruler should go about by using
Yeah.
money, but.
Alright, next we got, Mao Zedong. Alright. Which was for communist China. And they made the Great Leap, which basically helped, but boost, industrial things and the agricultural things in China. But he also made it like communist, which sounds bad, but they kind of needed it at the time, like for the Republic of China. So, it's different than how the other ones did it, to be honest. Even though
I
Fidel
guess,
Castro,
yeah, I guess the intention was different, yeah.
because boosting those things is really important. We could put him in the same tier as Fidel Castro because of what I said, but I feel like it was just more impactful.
Then again, he still did it, you know.
Communism is icky, bro. Alright, so B
Yeah,
tier. B tier, B
I
tier.
would say, yeah, he's lingering, like, closely to C, but I'd put him at a low B.
Yeah, low B. Marco Polo. Alright, this is gonna be either, I think, A tier, to be honest. Because bro's based off the pool game. Alright.
bro's based off of it. He
Yeah.
was named after the
Nah, bro,
Yeah,
it's the other way
pool game, bro.
around.
Yeah, bro.
Pool game's based off, no, he's based off the pool
the
game.
pool game. But
bro,
no,
he
okay.
was named after the pool game.
Okay, so, but
That's official.
dead ass though. He was a traveler and shit. Alright. And then so he like paved the map for other travelers, and he wrote a book about his like adventures exploring across seas and the oceans and shit. And then next we got I don't know how to say this one. Mehmet the Second. Alright.
Muhammad Ali.
No.
Yeet.
All right, we got he was an Ottoman leader.
Professional boxer. Yeah, yeah.
No. He was an
Very good guy.
he was an Ottoman leader, and he expanded through the siege of the Constantinople. All right. The Ottoman Empire obviously is one of the four candidates from Genghis Khan, and ended up falling later on.
Turkey.
And I don't. I still think conquering is just wrong because you're just kind of stealing without like without it being justified. So I feel like you can be in the same. I feel like C tier is for like the conquerors, but like the conquerors that did it like just out of greed, not out of hate, or to like expand their shit.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we
Many
got
wars
someone
are
who's
fought because
probably
of selfish
yeah,
ideals,
like
rulers.
mostly nationalism.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? You going to bed? Or getting off?
I'm gonna go play with Connor, my friend, because
Alright.
he's being a little bitch boy.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright,
And then
see you guys.
there were three.
Good luck with your presentation.
This is the presentation.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean.
Alright, let's get it. Next up, we got the Napoleon. Alright, so I'm gonna put him in A tier. So what bro did was for the French military and a leader, he would have successful like marches or like stands in the French Revolution. All right, and
Have stands in the French
yeah,
Revolution. Okay.
and for like the greater good and shit. And I think because French was in a very like bad time at the time, and so he was like one of the key factors, you know, being a leader. And like I don't really know what else to say about it. It's just like you're a good leader for your people, and you're just fighting for something, right? We got Sun Yat-sen, all right, and it's mostly the same thing. It's just the same thing as like the last one, just with
Same guy?
different. Not the same guy, just like well they did more for China, and they overthrew the Qing dynasty, which was one of the four Mongol Khanats, whatever you want to call him, and he was labeled as the father of the nation, and he created the principles of the people, which was nationalism for it, and then people's rights, and then people's livelihood, which is just obviously I don't like the Qing dynasty because it's Mongols, and Mongols are sticky and inky.
Okay.
Not that sounds so racist.
Fine, it's fine. Yeah. No, A sounds good.
The Mongolian Empire, there you go, was icky and gross. Alright, then we got Timur.
Timur.
I fucking hate you, dude! I wanted to avoid saying it like that. I'm most cause. Alright. Oh my god, you're so corny. Alright, but he's not retarded because he was a brutal conqueror. Alright?
Timur.
And he was high on the military command because he was the ruler of like the Timurid dynasty, and he was one of Genghis Khan's descendants. So
Oh shit. He's part of the lineage.
for him being brutal and just like for just as his conquest, just out of like and being like a strong military, just to expand his dynasty and being a part of Genghis Khan, I think. What should I put him in C or D tier?
I think like before we put him with his like before we put him with Genghis Khan, and I'm kind of still on for putting him there. Well, actually, oh yeah, you put Genghis Khan in C now.
Yeah. I could think D because it didn't really say, since he was brutal, you know, maybe it was like, he didn't have as much tolerance as Genghis. Alright. The clip ended, so we gotta, okay. What were you talking about?
Well, I feel like we gotta look at if he shares the same values as him, because they were both pretty brutal in their own right, right?
I actually don't know. So,
Okay, hold on.
but since he was
I don't think
more,
it says anything about him being good, does it?
I don't think he did because what I learned was that Genghis Khan was more about religious tolerance and being more tolerant and just join us or type of die kind of thing. But with him being brutal, I feel like it was more just let us in and die
Hmm.
type of shit. So
Oh, let me
I
see.
can see D tier, but if we can look it up just to find out.
I found this one thing stating that he would stack the severed heads of his enemies on pyramids.
That's pretty. Oh, I think Genghis Khan
Oh,
did the same thing.
did he? Okay.
Like he would go up to like their base if they were like saying no. Like he would give them warnings and he would like set their people on fire.
Oh shit. Not only that, he also cemented like people into walls as I don't
Genghis
know.
Khan or Tamar.
No, no, Timur. He would
Timur.
cement residents of cities into like their own walls or something. I don't know.
That's pretty mean, dude. Like while they're alive.
So while they're alive, so just
Yeah.
committing straight up atrocities over here.
Yeah. All right. So some more. So that's him. All right. Someone more wholesome, I would say, is Teddy Roosevelt, 26 United States president. But all he really did was just create forests and national parks and like bird houses across and monuments across the United States. And that's all really bro did, which isn't bad. It's just kind of neutral. So
He's doing this job.
it's just more of a lack of just really up there, you know. And then we got Thomas Jefferson, which we had an S tier,
Oh ho
but
ho!
what did you say that he did wrong? Human trafficking?
Yeah, yeah, basically
Yeah.
human trafficking.
Yeah.
700 slaves.
Yeah, so that's pretty bad. Alright, so we're gonna put Thomas
You
Jefferson
put
in
him
A
in
tier.
A.
I don't care. He made.
I'd
Alright, he.
I'd put him at B at least or something. I don't know.
As for like.
The highest I'd put him would be B,
Look,
but
man, he would be. He's not on Mount Rushmore in the nickel for no reason, bro. Okay,
the
but
system's rigged.
I just
No.
think writing the Declaration of Independence is pretty important because it's just our independence from England and from the British and the English and whatever you want to call them. Them damn across the sea people.
Fair enough, yeah. Yeah.
So, alright. Alright, I don't know how to say this one. Takugawa Ieyasu?
I assume. Takigawa. I'm just calling him Takigawa.
We'll call him Toku for short.
Toku. Okay.
Toku. Goku. Fuck it.
Goku.
Goku.
Kakarot. Okay. I know.
Kakarot. Okay, so he was the great unifier, and he ruled Japan, and he increased urbanization in that he closed off like the west of Japan. So basically, he just made it so Japan was a loner. But increasing urbanization is pretty important. So he kind of grew Japan, but also made it more isolated.
So he grew Japan, but at the same time, he didn't expand Japan.
Which I think is just, it's more
It's
run of the
mean,
mill.
but I kind of just want to know as to what his intentions were. Like, I don't know.
I couldn't find anything on his intentions. If you could, that would be pretty good. But
Yeah, I don't think we have the time for it though.
yeah. Let's just put him in here, in B tier, you know.
I'll settle for a D. Yeah.
D, no B.
B. Sorry, no, not D.
All right, next we got another communist. We got Lenin, who created the USSR or the Soviet Union, whatever you would call him. And in World War One, he had Russia leave to create to be a part of communism, and he got betrayed. When he died, he wanted Stalin, previously stated to be nothing a part of the USSR, and then Stalin said otherwise. So I kind of feel bad for him. Kind of a skill issue. You got to feel bad a little bit. I feel like leaving during World War One is kind of a meanie. You should have been with us, like how you were in World War Two. So for that, you can be in a C tier. Lenin. Vladimir Lenin. Alright. Then the second to last one, we got Zhang He. Alright. We got the second to last one, Zhang He.
Got my main man.
He would, he was a Chinese explorer during the Ming Dynasty, and that he would demonstrate how ships and navigation in the Indian Ocean, and for Africa he would like go to it for trading, diplomatic, and military reasons. So he just wanted to flex basically, and trade overall, which is just kind of boosting your economy. Nothing like too special, you know.
He's just boosting the economy.
Or like boosting China's economy to be honest, and just trading overseas, and just trying to showing off the ships.
Because I don't think he did anything bad, did he?
No, he was just showing off trading, and he was the Chinese explorer. So I think he belongs safely in B tier in the boosting the economy and stuff.
In that case, I'd agree with you.
And then we have our last one. We got S whatever tier. We got Mr. Simons. He's gonna give me a great grade on this.
My goodness.
Bro has no mom.
Very important historical figure.
Yeah.
Created the
Bible.
No.
He probably has atomic bombs. His daughter watches Peppa Pig.
Oh shit. Yeah, very, very powerful person. You don't want to mess with him.
Exactly.
He'll nuke your house.
Yeah, he'll make me fail. And I think this is a pretty good tier list. There should have been S, and yeah. I wanted to quickly explain where I put my points on James and Nelson Mandela, because I forgot about them during the tier list with my friends. So the reason why I put John Locke in A tier is because he believes in people's life, liberty, and property, and he feels that that's the just basic human law of nature for people, and I really respect that. And for Nelson, I just find it to put him in B tier is respectable because he was the first ever just South African president, black head of state, and I find that really respectable. And that is my tier list. I put you at the top because you are my teacher.